Alhamdulillah, I'm just coming back from a presentation in a high school. But this was not any ordinary presentation. I have been to many high schools, many colleges and churches. But today's presentation was quite unique, Alhamdulillah. And the reason for this is the high school teacher, she gave the assignment last week to the students that go and scan the media and read the articles and watch the videos and see that how is the media depicting the Muslims and Islam. What perception that you get when you see the news and when you read the articles about Islam. And then today they were supposed to come back, the students, and write on the board, this is the perception that we get about Islam when we look at the media. And the students, they wrote down on the board that women are oppressed according to what I read in the media, or that Islam is being demonized. Islam is a threat to the world. And they wrote down on the board what the media is saying. So my job today, going there as a Muslim, is to look at the media's depiction of Islam and to clarify to the students the realities, the peaceful nature of Islam.
I started the year in world studies with my freshmen studying the 5 major faiths of the world, Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. But then when we looked at Islam, I knew, obviously by following current events, that we were going to see that Islam was being depicted as more violent and causing some of the victimization. So I wanted to have someone who was an expert in the faith to come speak to the students to kind of bridge that myth versus reality. So I was lucky enough to have Dr. Ahmed come and speak to the students, and we went through the activity of summarizing how the media was depicting Islam and saw what I expected, that it is being depicted in the media as being a violent, kind of suspicious faith. And then Dr. Ahmed was able to go through some of the basic tenets, and we matched those up and talked about how we can try, as all different people, believers, non-believers, all different faiths, to try to combat the concept of Islamophobia, or combat the idea of discriminating against any belief system. Once you know the facts, then you can realize that they don't necessarily match up with what you might be reading in the news and the way a group might be depicted. The vast majority of students would not have known probably the basics, and would have maybe only known what they had ever seen in the news without actually realizing that they were absorbing what the news was telling them. This, I think, was able to combat anything that they would have misunderstood or misconstrued from only knowing the information from the media. So this has been a great 2 days, a great experience, I think, for my students.